Hey, what's up, everyone? It's not just Travis Joe. So I'm just closing my door, and in case I upload a video, most recent summoning video, something terribly wrong happened. The app stopped towards the end of my summoning. I wasn't done talking. It kind of just stopped recording, so it's really abrupt. So I'm just letting you know that that's what happened, and that's why I didn't say my usual later days thing. Sorry. Anyways, my brother did send this stuff on Friday or Saturday, and this was the Calico's banner, and these were the units that were coming in, right? So he showed me all the new stuff that was coming up, and I kind of wanted to chat about it because I'm not gonna get any of them per se. So I at least like to chat about the ones here. So this is Bowie, and the new skill he's coming with is Earth Boost 3. So he's only at 5-star. You can kind of see him in the back. Like, can you see that? Like right there, right there on the top. Anyways, he comes with Gron Owl, and I think Meg comes with Lar Owl. So there's a Rar Owl, which is probably Calico's tone. No, it's different. Anyways, regardless, it's kind of interesting. So units attack speed defense boosted by number of adjacent allies times 2. So the maximum is 6 because the maximum amount of adjacent allies you can have is 3, unless they change that. So 3 times 2 is 6. So that's plus 6 attack, plus 6 speed, plus 6 defense, and plus 6 resistance during combat. And for a tome user, that's not hard to get per se. You can have a healer in the back, and then you have a tank in the front, and you have your mage hitting from behind the tank. Like the support. So I presume that he's more defensive as a mage than he is resistance based, so he's good at taking thieves hits and archer hits. The thing that's new that he comes with is Earth Boost 3. So if unit has at least 3 more HP than enemy at the start of combat, unit receives defense plus 6 during combat. I mean, that's like armor blow, no? Isn't that basically armor blow? I saw armor blow does the same exact thing, except it's not HP dependent. This is what I'm not sure about. Like, this is almost the same exact thing as armor blow, no? Like, call me crazy, but I think that's what armor blow does. It seems kind of repetitive, and this one is like even harder to get because you need to have 3 more HP than the enemy. So if you're gonna do that, you might as well get something more accessible, like the armor blow. Like Katria comes with it for free. Like just use that one. I could be wrong, right? I mean, let me know if I'm wrong. Like, just let me know if I'm wrong with that interpretation. But that's the gist. That's the gist of what I'm getting at. Of what I'm getting from this. So he comes with renewal 3 as well, and he can only get it. He gets the phone as a 5-star. That's my sister's photos. So yeah, we have a WhatsApp group, and we share about our escapades on Fire Emblem Heroes. So, and then renewal 3, which works in conjunction with the Earth Boost. The Ignis is okay. I guess the Ignis is the damage calculation is with the Earth Boost, but like I said, armor blow. Anyways, yeah, that's everything. Let's move on to the next one, Jenny. So Jenny is the one that I think is the most enticing one, because Wrathful Staff, this B one over here, damage from unit staff will calculate. That's so good. Because you know how that healer's damage calculation was like that, right? Like it was the damage they would do was halved, and this makes Elise and Lucius kind of dangerous because those two have pretty high attacks for healers. And just in general, it does make healers more offensive, so it makes people like less likely to kind of just laugh at them. That's pretty much what happens. You rarely see them on defense teams, and you rarely see people use them on endgame teams. I mean, even in the grand hero battles, rarely do you see people use healers. But you never know, right? I just kind of want to check who has the highest attack for a healer. Oh, May's attack's pretty high. They had their stats. Oh, Jenny. Actually, Jenny is the best user of the skill. Her attack is base 35, so she's the best unit for this skill. Like it's crazy how high her attack is actually. I'm actually quite impressed. Like that threw me off. Let me search Bowie stats. Nothing that he really excels in, but he has a decent defense. So these does work. He has good HP too. So in terms of healers, Jenny's the best user at this. So unless you like the other healers, or you have a bad IV Jenny, then I would just stick with her having it. Just trying to like, she was the highest healer. I don't see anyone else at the moment. The next highest one is Elise with 30 base 32 attack. So Elise is the next highest one. So, and Lucius and Lachesis. No, she's tied with Lucius and Lachesis, whatever. Well, that's whatever his name. But having said that, Jenny is the best user of it anyway. But it does make healers a lot more dangerous now. Gravity wouldn't exactly. I would probably just give her Assault because it's the strongest thing. But gravity is not too bad either. It does get annoying. Physic is a weak healing move, so I'd rather give something else. And Heavenly Light, I've never been really. I've just always preferred Imbue, but that's just me. So yeah, that's everything for Jenny. Rightful Staff is the one to watch out for, and I think it's the most interesting one. I'm gonna move on to May. So May has Blar Owl, which is like the Grand Owl, and it's same thing 6. She comes with Desperation 3, which is pretty good if she's fast. Oh, let me just check that quickly. May 31 speed. So wow, she probably rivals Lind in terms of. No, Lind has 36 speed. I don't know. I think Lind might be still a little bit better, but that's just my opinion, right? May does have better defenses. Anyways, regardless, I got distracted. I do like the Blue Tome Experience 3, but when you think about it, the amount of Blue Tome breakers, the Blue Tome users, you really wouldn't train Odin, and you kind of want more SP, so you want the grind to be harder, longer, so you can get more SP per level, and that kind of sort of stuff, and you can get more SP at lower levels, whatever. So that's just something to keep in mind. But it is still a good skill. Like it's a good support skill. But then that does make her the one who needs the most work. That's just the only issue now. Yeah, I don't know. I might still prefer Lind over May, but May is by no means a bad summon. I actually want her now. And lastly, we have Kelika, the face of this banner. She's kind of like a close friend with maybe even more in the new game, whatever. I don't want to say I know anything about that game. I'm gonna say I don't, but I presume that either they're really close friends or they get together. Well, one or the other. Anyways, regardless, Ragnarok is interesting, but she has a 100%. It's kind of like a Fury because you get damaged after combat, and this occurs often. It's like she has a strong tome, right? Blazing Light, no. The tome is strong, but I don't know how to feel about it because you only get that thing the one time, like the once, and then you have to heal. Like, I'm not sure. Like, I guess you give her as renew as a beast slot, but still, I don't know. It's like half a Fury because it's not every single time she's in combat. It's only when she initiates it. So there's that. But I'm not sure how to feel about it. But I'm pretty sure it's strong. Like, I'm pretty sure it's a good tome. It's just I don't like that HP dependent part of the tome. Anyways, lastly, I'm gonna talk about distant defense. So this one is probably really good on healers. And mages. Like, mages also make good use of distant defense as well. I I'm guessing it's specific too, right? Like distant defense. There must be weapon limitations too. I'm not sure. Um, but plus defense and resistance during combat against ranged users. Yes, please. That's always good. Like especially for healers, this lets them live a lot more hits. Like this would be really good on Azama actually, and you give Azama Fortress and all the stuff. No, you can't have Fortress because that's an A skill. Anyways, regardless, it's a good skill. Like it's a really good skill to have. I like it. I'm not sure what its uses are yet. Calico seems very defensive by the looks of it. Um, Blazing Light not exactly the best skill in the world, but maybe she can use her. Maybe she uses it well. Anyways, yeah, yeah. That's everything that I had to say. There's really not much else. Thank you for watching, and later days.